Good afternoon. Welcome to Fire and the Grate.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, Executive Chef of Salt Creek Grill. We are known as The Fire, and in social media, you can find me as the Monday Baker. And here we have.
I am Hugh Priest, operating partner of Salt Creek Grill Restaurants. I am the Grate, and on social media, I am Fermented Boss.
Yes, he is. Welcome.
So, what do you have for us today, Chef?
So, continuing on a little bit of this the fall menu and all this new fun recipes that we have on our new menu, we're going with our flat iron steak today. We have
Excellent.
we have
Flat iron steak.
we have presented flat iron steak before, but now it has a new twist. We have a brand new recipe. This one has a beautiful marinade. It has a garlic and aromatic marinade to the steak, and then after that we finish it with a beautiful red chimichurri, with a very smoky chimichurri, not your vibrant tropical summer chimichurri, more of a hearty chimichurri for the season. Warms you up inside.
I love chimichurri, so I'm excited about this. It's very herbal, herbaceous. Just get a little sourness from that vinegar, a little bit of heat from chipotle peppers. So this is great for me, especially coming off that grill, that 8-ounce flat iron steak, which is probably best served medium rare to rare.
That's how I like it.
Yeah, me too. Getting that smokiness from the grill, from the mesquite wood. It's a sweet, bitter smokiness, and then you get the smoky chimichurri on top. And what are we serving with it, Chef?
Well, this one has our famous garlic fries.
Yum yum.
And then we have a side of beautiful herbs with it. We have arugula, we have heirloom tomatoes, we have grilled onions, just to give
kind
it
of a garnish.
A garnish, yeah, to give it a little bit of a palate cleanse with it. But it's absolutely delicious. I think that it's ideal for going into the winter. Something hearty, something beautiful with a little bit of heat is fantastic.
Loving it. So I think I have a good idea of what I'd like to do with this. I'm going to do something a little fun.
Ooh, I can't wait. Fun is good.
Yeah,
delicious.
Fun is great good. So why don't I go grab that bottle of wine, and then we'll talk about that and be right back.
We'll be right back. What do we have here, sir?
Well, I wanted to go a little fun today. It is a festive day,
yes,
right?
It is.
So I'm going with a Lambrusco. Grows predominantly in Emilia. And I picked Medici Concerto, one of my favorite Lambruscos. It's incredible.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a sparkling wine, so it's made in the tank method, and the bubbles are just lively and popping.
This is what a girls' night out should taste like.
Well, men drink it too.
I know.
But
so much fun.
On the nose, you get purple flowers, but what really stands out is strawberries, red raspberries.
Red raspberries.
Yes, right?
Subtle sweetness to it that's inviting.
Wow.
You get that creaminess.
Yeah. On the palate, and the fruits confirmed there. There's a little bit of a herbal nuances in this, and I'm thinking that this will be fun with the herbal nuances or the herbalness of that chimichurri sauce. But what I love about these wines, they're always low in alcohol. So this particular bottle, it's 2022. It's 11.5% alcohol. So you really don't get weighed down with that heaviness of the high alcohol. It's a red wine, sparkling. It gives you the best of both worlds, and I can drink this all day.
And it smells sweet, but it doesn't taste sweet.
That's right. It's a dry red wine.
It's amazing.
Sparkling red wine.
I love it.
Yes.
I've tried this one before, and I fell in love with it the first time, and I'm enjoying it as much this time.
Yes. Incredible producers, family run. I did have an opportunity to visit this winery, and I know the brother very well, and his sister. She actually gave me a little balsamic lesson in their aged balsamic, which is a story for another day. But the practices here on the farm are sustainable. You can see here that there's a little label here saying that they're organic. So it's these wineries are important for the regions because they help keep people employed. They produce native grapes, and these grapes are native to the region, which is important to focus on that so we don't lose varieties. Keeps them alive, and these wines are incredible.
We need to keep this one alive for sure.
Yes,
it's delicious. Lambrusco, you don't think of.
So there is tanning. You do feel the tannins.
Absolutely, it's not your typical Lambrusco. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yes, typical Lambrusco. So back in the day, I'm gonna age myself again here. In the 70s, early 80s, the Lambrusco that was coming here to the U.S. was very sweet-like and soda pop-like, which is not what real Lambrusco is about. So real Lambrusco, is a dry sparkling wine, and it can come in different color shades, from white to pink to nice deep color, and the flavor profiles vary because there's a number of grape varieties within the Lambrusco family or group. There's 5 main Lambrusco grape varieties that are commercially produced, but there's, I think, about 17 or 18 different species of Lambrusco that are out there.
I can't wait for you to try it with a new steak.
Well, let's get the steak.
I'm gonna go cook.
Stay tuned.
See you in a minute.
Welcome back.
Here you go.
Wow. So look at this dish. So we have our little garnish here, which is onions and tomatoes and arugula. And then we have the star of the show here, which is an 8-ounce flat iron steak, which has a nice marbleization to it. Not as intricate as maybe the ribeye, but it has a nice little, fat going through there, which adds to the flavor. On top of it, you can see it looks like Christmas colors here, but it's red and green, and ready for the holidays. So that's our smoky chimichurri sauce.
Yes, it is.
So it's herbaceous, chipotle, so that gives the smokiness and a little bit of spice.
Yes, we use the chipotle peppers that are in adobo sauce, which is a smoky, dark red, sauce that they come in, and we chop them up and we put them in there with all that parsley and cilantro and roasted garlic and a lot of herbs in it too, to give it a different flavor profile than the traditional chimichurri. Bursting with flavor. Yes,
so,
and
then our signature garlic fries.
Exactly, and the steak has been marinated. We add a lot of tenderness. We marinate all of our steaks. We marinate all of our proteins here to just give it that extra amount of flavor, right?
So what the marinade does is it infuses flavor into the product itself. So we marinate it overnight, so all those seasonings and herbs and spices will absorb into the meat profile, giving you little nuances of what it's being marinated in.
Absolutely.
And it'll also caramelize once you hit that grill, because it's burning at 900 degrees. Nice. And it'll lock those juices in and make it ready to go. So
I think it has beautiful colors. I can't wait to try it with this beautiful wine.
Absolutely, let's do it.
This is another one of our signature items that we just dressed up differently depending on the season. It's very, very popular with our guests here, and I hope you love it.
So if you remember, our last time we saw this flat iron steak, it was a Peruvian salsa verde, which again is another take on chimichurri, but it has dairy in it.
Yes, that one had a little bit of dairy. It was like very vibrant green sauce. And complemented the steak beautifully. The marinade was a lot different too. We had more of an Asian marinade going on at that point. This one is, I think, perfect for the holidays. I think it's hearty enough.
Absolutely. I mean, even color, looking at it visually, the colors just scream holiday season. Let's do a little bit of garnish on there for you.
Thank you very much, sir. Such a gentleman.
So it's words I've never been called before. So here we go. Let's give it a shot.
Let's try it out. These fries, they're addictive. They're shoestring fries. They have a lot of fresh garlic, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley. They're just delicious. Crispy. What do you think?
So immediately that the herbs just pop in your mouth, and then you get that sweetness from the meat, which is cooked perfectly because it's rare, which is the way I like it. Get a little bit of saltiness from the marinade and from the chimichurri, and you get a smokiness. Not too much heat, but you get a little smokiness from the chilies.
I think that the first flavor that comes to me is the chipotle peppers in adobo. The smokiness from that, and it then ends with the smokiness from the grill. So you get, little nuances of all these flavors. Bite by bite.
So then paired with this wine, that fruitiness, it calms down the herbs and just kind of elevates them, not overwhelming them, and you don't feel any heat, and the acidity is just rinsing my mouth, ready for another bite.
It's beautiful.
And the tannins are just are there, they're present, but they're not overpowering. I love it.
This is a great. Wow. This is a great sauce. If I must say
really
myself.
You're done well here, chef.
Thank you. I think that the chipotle peppers is what gives this chimichurri. It doesn't taste like your traditional chimichurri. Even though you taste herbs in it, you don't get that big burst of cilantro and parsley. You just get the smokiness from the peppers.
And you do get that herbalness, but it's not at the front end. You're getting it nuanced and on the back end.
These fries. So delicious.
So good. So the fries add a little more to the complexity of this dish with some, the Parmesan cheese adds salt and nuts, nuttiness to it. And it all works really well.
I believe so. The wine is perfect. This one is seriously one of my favorites. Probably top 3.
This is, I know the chef enjoys this wine. One of the reasons why I selected it. I knew it would pair well with this dish. I was actually a little hesitant just due to all the herbs, but then I thought about the fruit and the herbs would probably contrast each other nicely, and works out really, really nice. Yeah, I love it.
Me too. Let's give it another try.
Steak is a great outlet for me, not chicken, but steak. And just cooked rare with the flavorful sauce and Lambrusco, you can't
go wrong.
You can't go wrong. You can drink Lambrusco almost
all day.
Yeah,
every day.
It's very versatile. Normally, what I would drink with Lambrusco would be eat with Lambrusco would be charcuterie, or noco frito, which is incredible. I'm gonna have to teach you that one.
We're gonna have to make it.
Yeah.
You might have to come to the kitchen and we'll have to throw it down.
Yeah, so we might do that. Maybe I'll cook next time.
Ooh. And I'll select the wine. That'd be a fun twist. But like I always say, come by Princeton, try us, like us, comment, subscribe. Let us know if any questions that you have about pairing anything for the holidays. This man is a guru of wines. He does beautifully with it. If you're in Princeton, come see us.
She is a master baker.
Yes, I am. I'm the Monday baker.
She is the Monday baker, and I am the fermented boss.
Happy holidays.
Chin chin.
I really like that chimichurri.
So good.
Those chipotle peppers.